What would be the role of mental health, personal development? What would be your take on that?
Mental health is important. Yes, you have to take care of your mental health. If your mental health is sound, then you cannot even start talking about personal development. If you're not mentally healthy, you cannot even talk about personal development. So a person who can plan is mentally fine, is mentally balanced. A person who can think abstractly is mentally balanced. A person who can relate with people around him or her is mentally balanced. A person who can make projections in business is personally balanced. So mental health is key. As you try as much as possible to aspire as a business person or as a professional, take your mental health seriously. That is how it is.
Because that modeling that you make mention of, which you are talking about now, is more powerful than what you are telling the child to do.
Your child at home comes home with an assignment for you to do. You're doing the right thing, pronouncing your words the right way. The child said no. Auntie did not say so. The child stands by what auntie said because the child sees auntie as his or her role model. The child sees auntie as a know-it-all. The auntie is a teacher who knows everything. So that is why it is good to, teach a child in the way he should go, so that as she grows, as the Bible says, he or she will not depart from it. Our children see us as their role models. We see our leaders as our role models. And Nigeria is going this way because our leaders are not living a life that is worthy of emulation. That is why Nigeria is the way it is.
Absolutely. It's like the concept of the head and the body. If the head is rotting, the entire body is dead. There is nothing you can do about that. You can't make the legs to be in the position of the head. That was not how it was designed. All right. Now talking about the head, it quickly made me reflect about, because I see that you talk a lot also about mental health. And because we are talking of development, personal development, now I'm trying to see what would be the role of mental health, personal development. What would be your take on that?
Mental health is important. Yes, you have to take care of your mental health. If your mental health is sound, then you cannot even start talking about personal development. If you're not mentally healthy, you cannot even talk about personal development. So a person who can plan is mentally fine, is mentally balanced. A person who can think abstractly is mentally balanced. A person who can relate with people around him or her is mentally balanced. A person who can make projections in business is personally balanced. So mental health is key. As you try as much as possible to aspire as a business person or as a professional, take your mental health seriously. Prioritize it. The first thing you do is eat well. Engage in exercises. Stay away from people who are toxic. Stay away from toxic relationships. Stay away from toxic employments, because you cannot work while you are in the grave or in the psychiatric hospital. So take your mental health personally and prioritize it. Live your life to the fullest. Know that you owe no one your life. It's in your hands. Eat well, sleep well, work and give yourself space to rest. Stay around people who love you. Stay away from toxic relationships, toxic employment, and then build lasting relationships. Show empathy to others and speak out when you don't understand how your body is working. Speak out when you feel uncomfortable with how you feel. Speak out when you think you have overstretched your mind. Speak out. When you are anxious, speak out. When you see the signs of depression, speak out. When you are in a troubled relationship, speak out. When you are in a marriage that is troubling, speak out. Life is for the living. Your mental health is your life wire.
Thank you so much for that. I like that. I like to repeat that a lot, though. Life is for the living.
Yeah.
That is so powerful.
You're welcome.
Anyway, the other question I wanted to ask you, you actually have already responded to it, which was how to ensure mental health and well-being balance in personal development. But you already
Yeah.
have responded to that. Now, for people that want to connect with you based on what you do, what would be the best way to reach out to you?
Well, I always tell them to follow me on the Psychologist Corner. The Psychologist Corner is a page on, can I call it a page on LinkedIn? They can follow me on LinkedIn. This number I share with you is always on LinkedIn. So they can follow me on LinkedIn, Psychologist Corner. They can follow me on Facebook, Achi Bekomson on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. So they can follow me however they choose. But LinkedIn is my place.
So today we've talked about the psychological aspect of professional development. And what would be your final thought here?
For professionals, what I would like to say is that before you go into any business dealing, know your onions. Know your onions. And another thing is relationship building as a psychological aspect of business development. I have known you, you have known me, right? It's a fundamental psychological aspect of business development. It emphasizes, or let me emphasize on creation and maintenance of strong connections with your clients, your partners, and other stakeholders. How do you do this? Establish trust in business development. When you're trustworthy, when you have a trustworthy reputation, which comes through consistent actions and transparent communication, you lay the foundation for lasting relationships. I don't work with people I don't trust, and I'm sure you too don't. Then you have to be client-centered. If you're into business, your clients are at the center of the business, of that your business equation. Prioritize their needs. Tailor solutions to meet their specific requirements. That will foster a sense of value and satisfaction. If your clients value you and they're satisfied with what you offer, they will always run back to you. Another thing I would like to emphasize is communication is essential for building relationships. Listen actively and respond promptly. Contribute to positive interactions with your clients. That will make them look for you. Another thing I would like to mention is networking. It helps business developers connect with industry professionals. It can help you meet potential clients. I have met collaborate in big ways on LinkedIn. Why? Why did I get them? Because I employed my networking skills. It can help you build a. Like 2 days ago, I was nominated as the country chair for mental health wing under G100 initiative. It's a big one. Yes, it's a big one. I got these partners on LinkedIn. So networking skills can open professional opportunities for collaboration and enhance your business growth. Then when you're into anything, don't focus on the now. Have focus, long-term focus. It can help you nurture relationships and understand that sustained connections lead to mutual benefits. Don't look at the now, look at the future. Your connections may not help you today, they may help you in future. So don't always wait to receive, to be on the receiving side. You can also share value with your connections. Offer help. Be consistent in delivering high quality. If you're listening to me, be consistent. Deliver high quality of services. It will help you build capacity. It will help you provide reliable performances that will reinforce positive perceptions. When people perceive you positively, it will help strengthen your business and your relationship with them. So this is my advice for you. Do not focus on the now. Focus on the future. If you see a potential, collaborator on LinkedIn who has not put anything yet on the table, don't cut off that relationship. Persistency is key. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Achi. I appreciate the conversation. I appreciate it. They have been very, very rich.